We are live. We are live, ladies and gentlemen. We are live. Welcome to day 18 of our reading and meditation of the magic. Oh my goodness. I'm telling you because it's been something. I'll tell you the story later. Let's sing. I will do the laughing. Hey, hey. Anything they say about me, please believe it. Believe it. Believe it. Believe it. Believe it. Anything they say about me, please believe it. Oh my goodness. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening, wherever you are. I'm telling you guys, today, if I tell you people that this has been my hardest day for this exercise, you will not believe me. This has been the hardest. Oh my goodness. Just taking that decision even to get up was hard. When I woke up, it was hard. Thinking about it, it was hard. And there's a reason for it. We'll talk about it later on. But because of the practice of the magic, because I had to push the hardness aside and get to the grateful side of me, I said, you know what? Get up from that bed. Do what you're supposed to do. Be grateful you're here today. So I forgot about everything that made me angry, forgot about anything that actually was making me to be low, picked up myself, and here I am, back on track doing a greatness practice. Okay, today, day number 18, our topic is the magical to-do list. Does any of you have a to-do list that you go to? Or you just have one of those things in your head you call to-do list. When you do item number 1, you tick it, that's it for the day. Well, let's learn a thing or two from the magic concerning the magical to-do list. I will read. It says, the world is full of magical things waiting for our wits to grow sharper. That's by Eden Philopotts. Really, when you think about it, gratitude is your best friend. Do you ever know that? It is always there for you, always available to help you. It will never fail you, nor let you down. And the more heavily you lean on it, the more it will do for you, and the more you enrich your life. Today's magical practice will show you how to lean on gratitude even more, so it can do far more magical things for you. I'm excited. Every day there are little life problems that come up and need solving. Oh yes, my Lord. Some days are worse than others, and oh my God, I got into one of them. It's hard. Sometimes we can feel overwhelmed if we don't know how to solve a situation. Maybe your problem is that you don't have enough time for all the things you need to do, or you're at a loss because there are only 24 hours in a day. It may be that you feel overwhelmed from work and you want more free time, but you can't see any way to have it. You may be at home taking care of your children, or you're just feeling frazzled or exhausted, but you don't have the means to get support to give that time. You may be faced with a problem that needs fixing, but you have no idea which way to turn to fix it. You may have lost something or tried your best to locate it, but had no luck. Or you might want to find something like the perfect pet, perfect babysitter, great hairdressing, or amazing dentist or doctor. And despite your best efforts, you haven't been able to find what you need. You couldn't be in an uncomfortable situation because of something a person has asked you to do, or it could be, or have asked, or have done that you don't even have a response. You don't even know what to do. You could be in the same day, a kind of desperate with someone, and instead of getting it resolved, things seem to be getting worse. And most of the time, you don't even, you're not even responsible. Move on. Be grateful. Okay? This magical to-do practice will help you with any little day-to-day problems when you don't know what to do and when you simply want something to be done for you. You'll be amazed at the results. I'm telling you, I always try to read the lesson before time. I wish I read this particular lesson yesterday. I would have been able to handle what I went through better. So when I read it afterwards, I was laughing at myself. I'm like, oh my God, how could I be drained? How could I get this issue to get me? Instead of me getting at the issue, I let the issue get onto me. Thank God for the book, The Magic. I learned my lesson. And I'm up this morning. I'm having a good time with you people, right? So when you combine gratitude's magical power with the law of attraction, people, circumstances, and events must be rearranged to do what you want done for you. You will not only know how it will happen or how it will be done for you. That is not your job. Your job is simply to be grateful as you can be for what has been done right now as though it were done, and then let the magic happen. I'm telling you guys, let it happen. I'm so passionate about reading this book because it's like there's some days that I read and it's my life story. I practice it, I see the change. It works. Today, create a to-do list of the most important things you would like to be done or resolved for you. And title that your to-do list the magical to-do list. You might put things on your list that you don't have time to do or you don't want to do, along with any current problems you might be facing, from the smallest to the biggest. Think through any area of your life where you need something resolved or done for you. When you finish making your list, choose 3 things from the list to focus on today. And one of the time, imagine that each item has been magically done for you already. Imagine that all the people, the circumstances, the events that have been moved to do have already been done. And it is now already done for you. All done, all sorted out, all solved for you. And you're giving just massive thanks in return for it having been done. Spend at least 1 minute on each of the issues, believing it to be done and feeling enormous gratitude in return. You can follow the same practice for the rest of the items on your list or at another time. But there is power in simply putting the things you want done in a magical to-do list. Magical to-do list, not shopping list, not items to go to market basket or supermarket or how do they call it? One stop and shop. Magical to-do list. It's not list for food. Remember, the law of attraction says like attracts like. And that means that when you are grateful for the solutions as though you have them, you will attract everything you need into your life to resolve the situation. Focusing on problems attracts more problems. You have to be a magnet to the solution, not a magnet to the problem. Being grateful that you have the solution and that it has been resolved attracts the solution. So to demonstrate how the magical practice is going to work, I will share a story with you about my daughter who used this practice to attract her lost wallet to her. Let's listen to the story. After being out one night, my daughter discovered the next morning that she did not have her wallet, and she had no idea where she might have lost it, or even if it was stolen. She called the restaurant she went to at dinner. She also called the taxi company she used, the local police station, and she searched the streets and knocked on surrounding doors, but no one could find her wallet. Other than the fact that my daughter's wallet contained the usual precious things in it, including all her bank and credit cards, driver's license, cash, her biggest concern was that her wallet contained no current contact information because she had been overseas for some time. She didn't even have publicly listed phone number or with anything that would make anyone to know who she was. So there was absolutely no hope. But despite the seemingly impossible obstacles, my daughter sat down, closed her eyes, and got a picture of her wallet in her mind. Are you getting this? She visualized that she was holding her wallet in her hands. She opened her wallet. She went through all the contents, and she felt enormous gratitude that she had her wallet and everything in it back in her hands. For the rest of the day, whenever she thought of it, again, my daughter imagined the wallet in her hand and her hands, and she felt enormous gratitude and elation that her wallet was returned to her. Later that night, she received a call from a farmer who lived 100 miles away, saying that he found her wallet. The extraordinary part of this story is that the farmer had found the wallet in the street outside my daughter's home in the early hours of the morning, and he immediately searched the wallet looking for contact details. He made several calls in trying to find its owner, but to no avail, and so he gave up and drove back to his farm with the wallet. But while he was walking out in the fields in his farm, and the wallet kept nagging and nagging him, and he decided to search through it one last time. He found a small piece of paper with a man's Christian name written on it, and so he put the Christian name together with my daughter's surname and called directory assistance. There was just one listing for that Christian name and surname. The farmer called the phone number, and it was the home of my daughter's father. To this day, we do not know how the farmer got that phone number because it was an unlisted number. We called directory assistance ourselves several times after this happened, and the response every time they said was, sorry, there is no listing for that name. From 100 miles away, through the most extraordinary sequence of seemingly impossible events, my daughter's wallet was returned to her intact. She fulfilled her part in being grateful that she had her wallet back, and has happened the most best way, or gratitude performed in the magic and most important way that she could have imagined. Circumstances and even to return to her wallet was a magical thing. The magical power of gratitude is available to you to use as well, and it always has been. You just have to discover it for yourself and learn how to use it. Wow. When I read about the daughter, I actually decided to use this power on me because yesterday I had a very, very dull moment. I really literally lost it. But I turned things around. I imagined myself in an environment where it doesn't matter what was said, it doesn't matter what was said, it doesn't matter the condemnation, what anyone is saying about me. I received it with gratefulness. I was grateful. Because I know I am not guilty. I didn't let the things to disturb me. That, oh, this is what I've done, this is what I've said. All I said was, I'm grateful. Things like this, I will never do them. I'm grateful. I need to move on to better things. Things that will make me smile. Things that will just make me happy. And when I sat, I was thinking about the whole thing and trying to cry. And I thought about this morning. When I do this exercise, it keeps me happy. So I jumped up. I put everything behind me. I said, I know who I am. I know whose I am. Nobody's going to stop me. And I will never, ever shed a tear because of anybody. Hooray! You guys don't understand. This is one serious thing for me. So we're gonna do the exercise as we always do during this session. Our first exercise says we should create a written list of the most important things, problems you need done or solved. Most of the time, you have to title that the magical to do list. Just creative. The most important things you want to do or problems you want to solve. On my list, I think the first one it was how to handle my cool. How to handle my cool. It's not everything that has to get you out of the room. It's not everything that has to get you so agitated that you can't really function. Once you step in and put the gratitude in it, that particular issue will not find a place in your life. It is very important that you take control. So one of the things in my list is how to handle my cool. I know right now that I will never be able to go down or feel low because of somebody else's actions. Somebody might accuse you of something, somebody might make statements that it's a lie, all those things about you to get you irritated and you fall for it. So on my list, that's the kind of thing I plan to do, not to fall for things like that, but just go straight to gratitude. Be grateful. Be grateful for who you are. Be grateful for the strength. Be grateful for the stamina. Be grateful for your resistance. Be grateful for your determination, because that is who you are. It's not everybody who got that. So be grateful that you got it. Actually, one of the things also on my list is I'm going to put gratefulness into practice. Because at times we talk about it all the time, but we don't practice it. Put it into practice. Do it. Once you practice it, it becomes part and parcel of you. And so many issues are solved on the line when you don't even know about it, right? The next one was to just talk about our days to be count your blessings. Did you count your blessings this morning? When you wake up, did you count your blessings? You know me, I always tell you people I'm grateful to be here. I'm grateful that I even woke up this morning. As I turned around, I did put the alarm. I was so tired, I had to do the alarm. Most of the time I don't put the alarm. My system is so used to getting up that it will do everything on time. I speak it to myself, tell my body to wake up, make sure by 5 o'clock I'm up. At this time I changed, I put the alarm for 6 because I did not want to do it. So I'm grateful I woke up. I'm grateful I took a spin from my previous situation, from the way I was feeling, and realized that it is not about anybody, it's about me and my happiness. So I'm grateful. I'm grateful for being able to have this session because it's helping somebody. Even if it's only one person that is helping, I know I've done my job. I'm grateful for my strength, my spirit, because we all have it, but it's not everybody who uses it. So I am grateful. It's my little counting my blessings. We have one more thing, actually 2 more. It talks about money, right? We have to speak into it. What we have, I always have my own money in my wallet, then take it out. We started this with us at the beginning. You're supposed to have money. I have 2. I have a $1 bill and a $100 bill. Always have this in my wallet. I speak to it every single day. I tell money that is there for me to use it. Money is there for me to use because there are things that I need that money can solve. Every need of mine that needs money will always be taken care of because that's what money is supposed to be. I declare every time in my life that I will never be a tool to money, that money will be a tool to me. Speak it, look at it, believe it, and you will never laugh. Whenever you think that you are not having that money, trust me, money will show up. In the series, there are areas where I've talked about money showing up in my life. It's a fact. You never know how it will show up. It will show up. because of the law of attraction. The universe does a lot. The universe does a lot. Just believe it and live it. And finally, we talk about our magic rock. Magic rock. Who has the magic rock? Your sister has her belief rock. Can you see it? Believe rock. Okay. My belief rock, I speak to it. Speak to your belief rock. Speak. This one usually happens at the end of the day, but I usually have it in the morning also because I do the practice with you guys. Speak to the rock. What do you want the rock to do to you? What went right during the day? You said thank you, so you're grateful. What didn't go right during the day? You said thank you, you're grateful. What is still about to come? You said thank you, you're grateful. I speak abundance in my life all the time. I speak of the good things that is coming. I know good news is coming my way. I'm not sure what the good news is, but I believe it and I hold tight to it because it's coming. It's coming and it's coming. And there goes the ending of day number 18. And whenever we end day number 18, how do we roll? We have to do something, to those of us who do our belief, right? You say you don't care what anybody says. The question is, do you believe in yourself? And if you believe in yourself, you will not care what anybody says. So we are done with day number 18. I encourage you all to believe in yourself. It takes everything out of you to be who you are and whose you are. Okay, so believe in yourself because people will always talk about you. They will talk about your bad news more than your good news. So why do you want to listen to them? Why don't you just be you? And just be you and be the best version of you. Let's enjoy the song. Uh-huh. I will do the laughing. Hey, hey, hey! Everything they say about me, please believe it. Believe it. Believe it. Believe it. Anything they say about me, please believe it. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for day 18. I told you again it was a struggle, but I'm so grateful I came and I did it. And because I can do it, it means you all can do it. So go out there and do the practice the magic. It works, and it is